President, early start of the football season post Melissa.
Well, everybody want to play, so we're just going to play. The teams was in rhythm, and
Mm-hmm.
we don't want to wait too long to distract the rhythm because football is a rhythm thing. So once you put off the restart for long,
Mm-hmm.
it will affect everything. Some people invest money and to training, giving players bus fare, and you start something. Some of the fields are prepared already. If you stop football for a long period of time, you'd have to start overcutting the field, rolling the field, re-prepping the field, you know, consider about getting the players to re-peak again. So continue from here. I mean, we're the only parish now in Jamaica that's going to be having parish football. So, but as we said from day one, we want to lead, um, and we are here to make a difference.
Early resumption, any problem with clubs, with that damages to clubs or infrastructural playing surfaces in terms of in Clarendon?
Well, there is damages to clubs, the players in the clubs. Some of the players in the clubs might lose a zinc here and there, but we didn't have any damage to the fields that were declared for the Division One. Some of the fields that were declared for Major League, yes, there is problem with them, but Major League is not going to start in February, so we still have time for them to recoup and get it back ready.
That means you have been getting calls to restart the division of the president for clubs itself.
Yes, we meet with the referees, and the referees say it's a go. So talk to the clubs, and most of the clubs are ready. Everybody wants to play. Everybody have a different agenda when they should play, but 99% of the clubs are ready to play right now. So we're just going to play right now.
Looking at this Sunday's fixtures, what does it look like?
This Sunday's fixtures, everybody in the company is playing. It's a double header at two different locations. One of the location that we use in a repeated field that we used last year is the Chapelton Maroon training field at Mineral Lights. And this year we had a lot of the high schools to the competition. So we're now going to be using Garvey as their home field. So a double header will also be at Garvey Masio school field.
Looking at the teams that are participating, President, you covered the VA area and some section in Clarendon in terms of the central Clarendon, northern. What about north? You tend to spread your wings up north in terms of more team participating.
Yeah, but we have a team Eclipse. They're from up north. They're using, so they're pretty much a Kellett's team. So we're right across. We have Garvey, which is going down to the west. So we're right all over the parish. I would say we have a team from everywhere in the parish. So we have Longsville Park, which is, as you enter Clarendon, Longsville will be there. We have team all the way down to Garvey. So we cover right across. We have teams in Lionel Town. We cover the whole parish with the D1.
Looking at the resumption, we're on football a little divert a bit. We're looking at the resumption of schoolboy football and the national level in terms of the Premier League. What do you say on that in terms of
the schoolboy football?
yes?
I think schoolboy football is going to take a big hit because again, football is rhythm. Some of these kids in these high schools, some of them are not badly damaged, but some of them now have to go back home and help their little brother, their little sister, their mother. Sometimes it's just carrying some water. But now they have to become big brother in some family, and in some family, some of these deco players have to become fathers. Husband to their mother, pretty much, not in any way, but to be the man of the house. So some of these schoolboys, they're gone from their dorm or from where they were living to their home, and some of them are from Damagere. I know, like Garvey have players from St. Elizabeth. Glenmere would have players from St. Elizabeth. I know Central have players from Ocherios. So I know the top players in the top schools in the parish would have players from outside of the parish.
Repeat the schedule for this Sunday in terms of the repeat the schedule for this Sunday. The schedule is for this Sunday.
Garvey is playing. I think Garvey is playing Langsville Park. I think Springfield is playing Newcastle. Eclipse is playing Juventus. Juventus is there. And I think those are the games for this week.
for this week. And the venues are
The venues are Mineral Lights, the Capital Maroon Training Field over at Mineral Lights, and Garvey Massey High School in Vernon Field.
alias President.
Yeah.